Drake, 31 years old, hip-hop mega superstar Drake. Millie Bobby Brown, the
11.
extremely famous 11 from Stranger Things, 14 years old. It turns out that they are, they're friends.
Yeah.
And I find it interesting.
And not only you. Everyone on the internet.
Now, yeah, well, and for good reason, I think, because I find it... Now, first of all, speaking as a 33-year-old man, I'm close to Drake in age.
How old is he?
31.
Okay.
Now, what purpose, what value would you get out of texting a 14-year-old girl? I'm not really sure.
Not much.
I'm not really sure. I can't say. But then when she goes on to describe their relationship, I not only raise one eyebrow, I raise both of my eyebrows.
At first I heard about it because I think he invited her to a show and there was like a picture of them together and it was all cool.
Right.
It was clear that he's a fan of her.
Yeah.
Which, who's not?
She's cool.
Like, she's like such a badass on the show.
Yes.
And she was a fan of him. So, all good.
Yeah.
But then now it's like...
Well, she did these interviews where she's getting into details of like, we text and we talk and he says that I miss you so much and I tell him I miss him. Yeah. And I imagine him at home being like, no, shut up. Stop. And there's another one where she's like, I met him at a hotel, and then we went out for dinner, and then we were hanging out every night for 3 days, and now we text each other all the time, and we love each other, and I'm just like, whoa.
And he's giving her advice on, like, boys and dating.
Yeah. And he's just got to be at home being like, God, no. All I'm saying is, Drake, be careful, because Papa's house
is not safe.
We don't need another...
Welcome to Papa's house.
Papa's house. Don't need another inmate. So here, let's watch some of these videos. This is the first video that came out of her talking about him. Let me throw this up.
My adult.
This is a little excerpt of the video for you.
Crush. He's not my crush.
Okay.
Let me get that straight. He's like a brother. He's a brother. I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring, and he was touring too, and honestly, his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, oh my goodness. And my dad, honestly, he was on T-Mobile, he was on the phone to T-Mobile trying to get us Wi-Fi for Australia. He was like, I don't know who Drake is. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared, I went there, and he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human being, and we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney. Hotline Bling is one of my favorites.
The part where she goes, we met for dinner, and then we kept meeting for dinner.
Texting all the time.
Texting all the time. I mean, again.
It's just, I feel like from her perspective, I see why she doesn't think it's weird at all.
She's a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, and she thinks she's adult. Like, at that age, you're like, I'm an adult. Like, what's
I know
the difference?
everything at 14, yeah.
Yeah.
And she definitely has that air. She's a sweet girl. She's amazing, but you can tell she thinks.
Well, she's very mature, 14-year-old, too.
Yeah.
But being 30 years old.
Being 31.
And from our perspective, it looks really weird. Us being closer in age to Drake.
Do you love me? Are you riding? Do you have a cell next to Cosby? Do you love me? Yeah. And so anyway, that's part one. Okay. That's fine. Kiki, are you 14? Do you love me? Do you have a prison cell next to Cosby? So that's part one. Welcome to Papa's house. Here's part two. This one just, I guess, came out.
What about your relationship?
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about that. These people are such stooges. These red carpet fucking
interviews.
Yeah. they like don't bat an eye. They're like, oh yeah. Tell me about your relationship with Drake.
What about your
relationship with Drake?
Relationship
like
with Drake.
hysterical.
Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming.
He's like, no, don't fucking say that. Well, that just shows how innocent and immature she is. Versus him, you cannot, as a 31-year-old man, text a 14-year-old girl that's not related to you, "I miss you so much." Cannot. And the fact that she doesn't understand that so little that even to her saying that doesn't look weird.
No, I think she even made like a statement about it.
Really?
Just like you guys can't tell me who can be my friend.
Sure.
Just stop making it awkward.
Okay.
But that's why I'm saying I don't think she can understand at her age how weird it is.
No. No.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah. I feel, yeah. What can I say? A lot of people say he's grooming her. It's just such a weird state.
I don't know
the whole
that
concept.
term. What is grooming
Basically,
her?
what it means is that like he's preparing her for when she turns 18 so that he can legally hit it.
What's going to be
apparently
4 years of dedication?
Allegedly, he's done that with some kind of 16-year-old girl. Ian's the keeper of culture and knowledge. I don't want to get the facts mixed up, but allegedly, and this is from a secondhand report, but there was some 16 girl he met when she was 16, and when she turned 18, they started dating.
Really?
Yeah, allegedly, and maybe false. So again, take everything I say here as pure fact and not speculation. Kiki, are you riding? Are you 14?
Welcome to Papa's house.
The other wrinkle in all of this is like people are saying he's just helping her out because he was a child star too.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? That's like the defense.
That's a sweet angle.
Here, you want to see what she?
Yeah, what'd she say, Hila?
Why don't I see? Oh, you got him close to your window.
Let me finish this.
Okay.
Let me see what.
Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
Nice contribution, dude.
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah,
See, and then it's like, why does it always got to go there? Drake's like, damn, we talk about other shit. Why do you got to go there? We always talk about boys.
Yeah, he's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
This is like...
All right. So, there you go. What else you got?
Here.
So she said, why you got to make a lovely friendship your headline? You guys are weird, for real. I'm lucky to have people in business expand. Yeah, I mean, again, like you said, yeah. Like you said, Hila. You know.
Interesting.
But the child star angle is a valid defense, you know. And I'm not accusing the guy of anything. It's just a little fun, you know. But it's hard to explain him texting her, "I miss you very much."
Yeah.
She's like, and he initiated it. She was like, he texted me out of the blue, "I miss you very much," and I was like, "I miss you too." I was just reciprocating. Kiki, are you 14? Are you riding? Get some Quaaludes in that Jello and let's get barbecue sauce. Head on upstairs.